Well, I'm not an Oprah fan, and here's another reason why. And there is a link that keeps showing up, so I took a peek at it. Bravest families in America. Oprah's promoting war. And Michelle Obama shows up. Along with the first guy that I seen was a military guy that was bombed and almost died, and now he's completely crippled and all of his dreams are gone. And I'm sorry, but I don't have compassion for that anymore. While Oprah's trying to get you to see that these soldiers kind of need every one of us, it's like, and that she wasn't consciously aware that people that actually go to war suffer. And now Oprah's getting this little wake-up call. Oh, they come back home and suffer a little bit? Their families, their kids do a lot of suffering. Now Oprah's got her mind open a little bit. Her consciousness is open that much more. And now she's teaching us that we're supposed to do something for them. What I want to talk about is not so much of what we can do for these soldiers, because frankly these families that send their kids off to be killing machines maybe stop their families from going to war for products, for oil, for these elite people to have all of their money, for these banksters who are just creating a hell of a lot of propaganda so that you send your kids off to war. I don't know. I could never send my children to fight for any war. I'd send my kids off to a peace talk, have a conversation and settle your differences, because, like Obama says, violence is not the answer. It's too bad Obama is a little insane and doesn't even believe his own words and has his wife on this show that's promoting war, and that we should just, instead of government looking after their soldiers that come back, it's us, the people, again, that have to bail out again, while we don't even want you at war. I'm not in your country. I'm not in the States. But I do believe I speak for a hell of a lot of other people outside of the United States that says, stop your friggin' killing. You're a killing machine. Now open your awareness a little bit more, Oprah, and try and understand this guy that you have on your show that, is a little crippled now. Let's look at all of the lives that he crippled. Did he kill some people? Did he wound some people? And do they come back home to care like we have? Do they have a home to even go back to? Do they even have neighbors that help them out? All of these people that you go and invade their friggin' country for money. It's not about something evil's going on that you need to stop it. You are the evil people. If you pick up a gun and kill somebody, I don't feel sorry for you. I really don't. You want to say that we have to be scared of terrorists. You are the terrorist. You create terrorism. You bomb some shit out of some family, and they don't have friends or family that look after them, so what do? They come and terrorize us. I have more support for a terrorist than I would a soldier that's creating terrorism. And I am not for war. I'm not for terrorism. I think all sides of this is dead wrong. But when are we going to learn peace? How many people's lives have to be destroyed before you see that war is a little wrong? I just picture this guy that's crippled. He was the guy in the helicopter that shot a whole pile of innocent people and children and laughed about it. That's what I see when I see this guy injured and we're supposed to, help him out. I mean, if I was living in the States. Look at your soldiers and see that these guys think that they're playing a video game. And it only becomes real when their lives get a little injured. And then they come back home and say that they want everybody to support them. Well, you go look at a few people that are homeless, and who the hell is supporting them? Before this guy lost his little career, I'm pretty sure he would have shuffled away somebody that was homeless. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have given a shit about anybody that was homeless. But now that he's won, we're supposed to do something because being a mass murderer is a good thing. And let's face it, that's what war is. It's mass murderers. And somebody's manipulating you into being a mass murderer. You're a killer. This guy, no doubt, killed a lot of people. And now he wants everybody to help him out. My biggest thing is, get that friggin' uniform off. And then maybe you'll get a little bit more sympathy. But, to support a war that left you crippled and then encourage more children to go off and do the same thing as you did, when's it going to end? You don't even have money to buy a bullet. But yet you don't have enough money to feed your people within your own country, but yet you could borrow money to make weapons? That only creates people wanting to shoot you back. You shoot one person, that encourages them to shoot you back unless you kill them all. So is that the agenda with the American army, is to wipe out the whole entire planet? Because you kill one family, you've made an enemy out of hundreds. And then you kill their hundreds, you're going to, have to kill thousands. We're all interconnected. So, I'm sorry, Oprah, but me doing something is I'm going to speak up against war. And Oprah, when you want to have a show about some soldier, fighting in a war for the name of oil, when we have free energy that's being suppressed by the oil industry and by Obama and by Michelle Obama. I mean, these people don't want to be doing anything right, just like you, Oprah. You got how much money while you see how many people starving. And a hell of a lot of things are wrong, but you won't open your mouth up because you might get sued. So now you're being just part of a very bad organization that just wants to destroy the friggin' planet. Good going, Oprah. I haven't been a fan for a long time because I've seen this one coming. But this one was really upsetting because I do feel for anybody that's injured, but if you still believe that you did the right thing, how can you be helpful when somebody's still saying what I did was the right thing to do? Killing people, destroying other families, and saying that they don't have the value and compassion that we should all have as a globe towards them, but we should focus all our attention on you. I think that's wrong. I think that's dead wrong. I think if we're going to do something, why don't we show a little charity towards the people that we're trying to kill? Why not start with, oh, I'm sorry? Why not start with, oh, put your guns down? And start looking after each other instead of killing each other. That's what I'm doing. And I know it probably doesn't seem too loving. Probably would seem very offensive to a lot of soldiers, but put your friggin' guns down, because I know you're going to end up killing me eventually. Peace out.